Hello again, everyone. This is Gilmer, and this is episode 12 of my Let's Play Rise of Prussia. Did you ever think we would get this far? I as wasn't too confident, but here we are, and we're not doing too badly either. At the end of my last episode, I had planned that move. This is in the castle area, just to the south of castle. I planned to move um, Wutgenau, Major General Wutgenau, or Wutgenau, down to right outside of Frankfurt am Main, just a region over, and I'm thinking about bringing him up to the northwest. And over here, Frederick the Great had just beat an army in Brerford, and it was not a very big army, but it was significant enough. I think where is it? Yep, we gained 3 national morale on that, so it wasn't a huge battle, but it was enough to actually gain some national morale off of it. Other things that happened, the Sultan Osman III died, Sultan Osman III. My morale was decreased again to balance out the national morale. I noticed this guy was coming across to attack Lubeck. It's another Swedish force. Not much I can do on that. I did not capture that yet. I wonder if I just put him on offensive. It probably was just now. I have Herb Prince Karl and General Bear moving towards Glogau, which is being besieged by the Austrians, the Andlau force. And I have Kurt von Schwerin moving northwest across the river. Gretzi Kaiser, something like that. Gratzer Kaiser, I'm not sure. But the other thing that we are doing is the last army that is really moving is the König army is moving northwest to make sure that Torgau does not fall to the enemy, and we're going to probably destroy this force pretty easily. And the only other army that I have is Heinrich von Preußen, and the Russians still have not moved. Victory points, morale's at 137, but they're at 76. That keeps going down. I should be getting a bonus in my combat based on how low their morale is. I think I get something like a 10% bonus. I'd have to check the manual or the forums just to figure out how much I get. But I know that in this game, and not necessarily in other games, but definitely in this game, there is a combat penalty if your morale is a certain level below, 80 or so. It's something like a 10%, and then below 60, it's something like 20%. So that is not bad. If I actually can catch him again and maybe win some more national morale and drive his down a little bit further, I might get him closer to 60. We have this one general that I bought and then I never did anything with. Let's move him down here and just we'll combine him with one of the corps that is being led by Frederick the Great at this point. So what else can I do? My conscripts are kind of low, and let's actually cycle through the land forces just to make sure I'm not missing anything. He's building back up a little bit. He's in Prague. He's outside of Prague, but in region Prague. Hamburg. Stat Garnison, Weasel. Oh, I think I reset it. Yeah, I'm going through the same list. This guy. There. I really want to put him in. Guess I can move one of these out. And put this one in. That way he has a replenished force instead of a really beaten down force. And then of course it goes back through the same ones I've already been through. What is he doing? What do we have him doing? Not much. He's a 2-star. And I can declare him a corps. Not that it really made that much of a difference, but it... Oh, he has plenty. So... we'll move him with them, and we'll see if we can't do something about this guy right here. His supply situation is getting a little dicey, I think. And I mentioned that before. He's probably going to assault this on this turn because he has a level 2 breach and the fort is level 2, so he can assault on this turn. Let's do it backwards this time and see if we can't find somebody. Require command, provided command. Well, that's not too good, is it? And now it's just kind of going through all the free forces or the... Sure. Okay, that's all of them. Let's go ahead and run this turn. See what can happen. Let's see if anything good happens. If I could get all those 3 divisions over there that are right now attached to Königlish army and get them attached to von Schlesien army. Well, wait a minute, is he the Schlesien army? I don't think he is. He's the Nord army. That's it. If I could get him, he retreated. If I could get him over to Kurt von Schwerin and I could attack with all of them together, that would probably push that guy out. I don't know if it's possible. We should be getting snow any time now. Yep. It's snowing. And see now he's out in the open. Let's see. This pass is now blocked by heavy snowfall. So he is in a little bit of trouble, actually. He might be, actually, let's do this. Let's see if we can't actually block him 16 turns. Days. I'd almost do better to do this. Must be just as better to do this. Because I'm wondering if he'll go straight to Chemnitz because they don't have they're not fortified, so I wonder if he'd go straight to Chemnitz and try to get that supply there. Because if he could go there, but that is harsh weather, no civilization whatsoever to speak of. Could go to Leipzig. But really, that's probably just prolonging the agony, really, because I don't think he could go anywhere. He might take Leipzig, but he really has a good chance. Let's see what this over here looks like. Why is it taking so long for him to move? Days. Unbelievable. Let's do this. 18 days. What the hell? That is just insane. Well, where's this guy? So there's a force of 969, 334, and then whatever his is, it's like 800 or 900. It's a lot of troops. What's he doing? Oh, look at him. He does not have any forces. Their morale, of course, went up. My morale, of course, went down. Not really much else going on. It's turn 30, and we have 147 turns left. Voxwaren, I'm going to hopefully make it there in 14 days. I've looked at James Keith's army, looked at Frederick's army, and I looked at his army, and I looked at the Prince Karl's divisions, or corps, excuse me. So, how many victory points does he have? I have 2,201 victory points to his 331. Well, if I can last the whole game, I'll win by points anyway. Probably not much going to happen here, but You never know. Might be a little. James Keith might be able to bring that guy to battle, and if Von Schwerin makes it up to Glogau, he will probably engage that guy. That guy's probably going to. Andlau is probably going to assault Glogau this turn. It's almost if he does. Alright, this guy's going to be destroyed. I should have checked Wutgenau. Sounds like root canal. Wutgenau. Yeah, this guy didn't have any chance. That's why I didn't take the Honors of War or whatever it's called. Honors of War, what it is it's a card that you can play on a besieged fortress. And if you surrender, you get to keep your troops or something. It's something stupid. It's not stupid because it really probably happened, but it would have been stupid for me to take it with a force to accept Honors of War with the guy that has that small of a force. As you see what's happening now, he's completely destroyed. He's still being torn down. Oh wow, look at that. We utterly destroyed him. We destroyed him completely. I think he's completely gone from the map, honestly. 8 national morale. We captured 2,600 rifles and took 2,600 prisoners from the battlefield. Who is promotable? George von Driessen still promotable. Johann von Wedel is promotable. Frederick von Forcade, Johann von Bülow, Baron von Zastro. Where's Zastro? I guess he's here. I guess there's more than one Zastro. And Johann Quat von Wickerath is now promotable. Well, let's take a look at Johann von Wedel. See if probably not. It's probably promoting Johann von Wedel will anger Ferdinand von Preußen, who will feel like he has been passed over. He will pay a cost of 1 national morale and 70 victory points. Out of hell with. I don't care. One national morale. I'm probably going to lose that much just by the evening out effect. He'll get over it. Why is he taking so long? He's not even going as damn fast as this guy is. He's still there. It's this siege battery. I don't understand it. I don't understand why he's not moving. Why is he not moving? He has not moved 1 damn inch yet. This is not right. This is the kind of stuff that really annoys me. He should be moving. I don't know why he's not moving. Because now he's just going to get caught out in the snow. He got 2 more turns. Just calm down. Calm down. That's not right, though. That is just not right. He has not moved one. I mean, I guess it was 18 days to get here, and now he's only moved 2 days because he's only shaved 2 days off of his turn. That's not right. There's something wrong with that. These guys don't look like they've lost anything. For some reason he's not attacking this guy. He's on offensive posture. Don't leave him there. Let's move Prince Carl down as well. 15 days. He's a fast mover, and it's going to take him 15 days. That guy's not even a fast mover, and he's going to get there in 11 days. Sometimes I really 17 days. I don't want him to go. I'll leave him up here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got a little upset. That just doesn't make sense. He's a fast mover. He has the fast mover trait, and he's moved 2 days worth of movement because it was 18 days from here to here, and now it's 16 days, and he has the fast mover trait. Fast mover. You're telling me he can only move 2 days and 2 days worth of moves in a full turn in a 15-day? Well, it says gale, harsh weather, so it was a gale storm or whatever, but still, I don't think that's right. I mean, I don't know, maybe it is right, I don't know. Gale, harsh weather, gale, harsh weather. Gale, harsh weather is not doing much to him. Or maybe that's just what they're showing me. Maybe it is hurting them, and they're just not showing it to me. Either way, we'll trudge on. We'll see what we can do. This guy still out there in the middle of a gale too. He's not losing any cohesion. It's kind of weird. Well, it's the winter months, and not much happening in the winter months except me cursing about being caught out in the winter. That just doesn't make any sense, though. Fast mover. Okay, that son of a gun should be moving like the wind. Now you kind of see what happens when you're out in the winter and you lose a little bit to attrition. That guy was losing his men to attrition, and he only has 4,000 men out of. He used to have 29,000. Now he only has 4,000. So yeah, he's in trouble. That whole force is probably completely wiped out. It might not be because of my battle, but it will be because of my battle plus the weather will destroy his force. It will completely destroy his force. He won't be able to rebuild that probably for 6 months, which is very, very nice for me. And I might destroy a whole bunch of his units here, because he had a lot of units. And if I do, that's going to be a pretty hefty morale hit to him and a pretty hefty morale plus to me. I'm liking it. He has nowhere to go. He won't be able to take Breslau. If he goes north, he's gone. This is what I hope doesn't happen. Because this could happen to Frederick with him being caught out like that. Holy shit. Look at that. He had 147 elements to my 140. He lost 62, I'm sorry, 62 elements. Look at that. Oh, that is disaster for him. That is an utter disaster for him. Just gonna leave him. I'm gonna let him stay out there because his forces will just wither away out there in the winter. He has nowhere to go. Oh, wouldn't you just know he the snow would break. Well, let's see if we can get him. Because but at least the weather broke over here too. 4 days. Whew. So his army's gonna stay together. Look at that though. There's a total of 1,200 power or so, and we were at 4,000. We had 4,000 power, and now we're at 1,200. That's what the weather will do to you. Yeah, you're mad. Well, Joachim von Treschow has been congratulated. Johann von Lestwich, Heinrich von Kersel, and Christian von Kaslau. Let's just look and see. These turns are going a lot quicker. Mostly because I'm not doing my, well, not my, but the, oh, wait a minute. Let's do that. Let's sort them by seniority and then see. So George von Driessen is the most senior. Well, let's, where are you, Georgie? There you are. I guess being promoted from a 1-star to a 2-star, you have no penalties for angering anybody. I guess they're so low, in the pecking order that it doesn't matter if you promote one over the others in seniority. So we completely destroyed that force. Second, let's see this. 8 national morale. That seems weird. I thought we had 2 battles. Or maybe the other one happened last turn. Victory. Our current morale is 133. There's a 74. Of course, we lost 5 national morale to the balancing scheme. I know they're probably getting sick of me talking about that. 5 a month, 5 a turn seems a little harsh, but what are you gonna do? This guy still has not attacked that. Okay. 143. Seems like he's still in supply. These guys still seem to be in supply. It says it's uncontrolled. Oh, uncontrolled by Austria is what they probably mean. Yeah, they're not in very good shape. Let's do this. I've attached them to this army because they're in his range, in his zone of control, as opposed to in Keith's zone of control. So his bonuses might, flow down to them. He might give them a little bump in strategic, offensive, defensive I think they're too far from Keith at this point to get any kind of bonuses off of him. But so it makes better sense organizational wise to attach both of these units to Kurt von Schwerin. And plus, now that this force is look at that, they have literally no combat power anymore. If I'm able to catch them, as a matter of fact, see if we can target them. If I'm able to catch them, because they had 147 elements and they lost 62, which means they still have 85 elements. If I can destroy that army completely, I will get such a huge jump in morale, and they will have lost so much in morale. It'll be pretty nice for me. Now, the other thing is, where did Von Weedle come from? I think he came from the Rex column. See, look at how much power these guys have lost too. They've lost a lot. That's what happens when you move around in the winter. Even if you win the battle, you take a huge amount of penalties, huge amount of losses. And so the only thing right now that I'm worried about is that. And he could assault me. He doesn't have a breach, but this is not a fortified city, so he could assault there. And Weasel still is holding out, but that's the other thing that I'm kind of worried about. The Russians are still holding steady. They got a new leader now. I thought it was somebody else. I mean, I know it was somebody else that was leading there, but I usually run 2 turns and then plan a third, but I'm going to run 3 turns completely and just see, because I really want to see if Kurt von Schwerin is able to run down Andalau's force and get another decisive victory on him and maybe destroy him completely. I don't know if I get any points if he loses his elements to the winner, but I do get points, obviously, if I destroy them. And they're very vulnerable right now. Either way, that force isn't coming back. Not for a long time. I should have bought some replacements. Yep, we caught him. This is going to be a blood. Outnumber him more than 10 to 1. That's not even Andalau anymore. I don't know who that leader is. Look at that. Completely, utterly. They lost. They must have lost some to winter as well, but they lost 47 of 51. That's the end of that. There'll be snow this turn over here, I guarantee you. And I'll end up losing some points for being out here. Gained 8 more national morale. That supply will help. 30 freaking days, unbelievable. 29 days. Well, that's not good, but we completely destroyed their capabilities in this area. They literally have nothing left. So that opens up, next year opens up Tropau, Olmütz, and places further south, Brunn. So that is good for me there. Let's see how he's doing over here. They've gained a little bit back. Back up to 2100 or so. Did you notice that the siege artillery was going faster than Frederick? Isn't that insane? And we'll move this. So he's at 844, 600, and 900. So that's 15, that's 2300. So they're about at half strength. Heinrich de la Motte, Fouquet, Joachim von Treschow, Johann von Lestwich. Let's just take a look at them. This is the best way to do it. He's a 412. He's a 422. 411. 401. He's horrible. And 401. So the best one was Treschow, I believe. 422. Yeah. So let's promote him. I guess there is a penalty sometimes for 1 stars. It says Joachim von Treschow would be upset. So let's see if we can promote him without anger in any way. Heinrich where is that guy? I don't see him. Can't promote him if he's not around. Oh, that's this guy. Good grief. See, it only takes him 9 days if he's by himself. Let's see if 7 days. So let's split these guys up. 7 days. This way I can save my army, some of my army, at least. Now how quickly does it take? Still takes him 29 days. I wonder if I can move these guys. Let's do this. Don't really want to. I don't know, this seems a little gamey, but I kind of think that it's not fair that this takes him. What the hell? Come on. It seems a little gamey, but I don't know. I think I got screwed a little bit on Frederick the Great, so I'm gonna do this just to save some of my guys. I think this isn't too gamey. I mean, they might split up to save themselves if they knew that if they didn't split up, they would all die of starvation and deprivation. But we'll just do that. As well there. Keith. Shit, they're out of supply. Alright. Is Keith a fast mover? Is he already promoted? Yeah, he's already promoted. Who is he from? Looks like he was from Von Cott. He's a 5'4", he's a 5'4". Wilhelm. Wilhelm's a 5'4". He's not bad. He was Narwhal described him as one of the worst ones, but I think he might his that might not be his starting stats. 5'4" is probably not his starting stats. That's probably what happened. He's probably went up in stats for the amount of victories that they've had because he's taken part in them. We've looked at that. There's not really much else to do. We looked at that. We looked at that. We looked at that. Okay, folks, I am going to save my turn and stop this video. This is episode 12 of my Let's Play Rise of Prussia. My name's Gilmer, and I do appreciate you watching. I apologize for getting a little heated. Probably not the worst you've ever heard, but yeah, I do get a little fired up sometimes. I don't like the game to be I don't like the game to be unfair, and I felt like it was being a little unfair there. But anyway, I will talk to you soon, and thank you very much.